Hi, hello, konnichiwa, annyeong, sawadika, annyeonghaseyo, yorobun, konnichiwa, minasan. It's Miki here, and welcome back to my channel. Shiwakpa, how you doing today? And this is my second official video on this channel. Thankfully, I hope I actually upload it because when I was editing the first video, as much as it was fun to watch myself be so open and show myself without filtering too much, it was also cringe because I cringe whenever I let myself be free, which is something I'm what working towards, being more free with myself. I'm actually not cringe when I'm alone in my room being my crazy self, but when I start filming myself, that's when I start to cringe. But today I wanted to do something fun. My first video was just a BL fangirl ranting and talking about a favorite BL series, but today a BL fangirl ranking the BL series she's watched throughout the year. We are in the 5th month of the year, almost in the 6th month of the year, and I want to do something for myself before the end of the year, and that's the reason why I decided to start this channel on the thing I love the most, which is watching BL series. So I'm going to be ranking the BL series I've watched this year. And like I said, I'm not really a fast watcher. I watch my BL series in slow consumption, so it's not going to be a 50 to 70 series because it's impossible for me to even survive that. The first BL series on my list is Me and T. Me and T started last year, and I don't know when. I'm not good with dates. I don't keep the dates in my head, but I know that Me and T started last year, and it heard from last year to this early this year, same as Kemjira. But me and T is kind of a mafia soap opera. A mafia soap opera. At least that's what I think it is. I think it's a mafia soap opera featuring our favorite JMMTV couple, Pond and Funwing, and it's about a mafia boss not allowed to love who falls in love with his photographer. Not actually his photographer, he falls in love with a freelance photographer, a mafia who is not allowed to love, and a photographer who has been hurt by love and been told that he might not be as lovable as he seems, and he allows himself to believe that he's lovable. So I decided to switch my camera angle because I saw that let's staring at my bed instead of my face, and I need your attention on my face. When Tirakat Kianli allows himself to fall in love with Luke Pish, and Luke Pish allows himself to find love in the arms of Kunti, a mafia boss. Even if their words were different, their feelings were the same. They both loved each other. And then we also had a side couple, aka our favorite couple from Temple, William East. Honestly, they're my favorite couple. They're one of my favorite couples this year. After watching Temple, I just fell in love with them. I was like, I need a new series, and they're gonna give us a new series very soon. We're still waiting, but they're gonna give us. There's 4 ranking system. There's great, good, mediocre, and horrible. I'm going to put Me and T on great because it was great. I want to watch it again. And I will have to download it. Then there's Kemjira. Kemjira is more than just a romance show, more than just a BL show. It was so good, it got them straight people watching. It got them homophobic people watching and wishing it was straight. And y'all get the fuck out of our space. Please, get the fuck, see yourself out of our space. Because what the heck? How the fuck you gonna watch something as beautiful as that? And the first thing that comes to your mind is, I wish it was a man and a woman. If it was a man and a woman, it wouldn't be that good. Because there's going to be hierarchies. There's going to be heteronormative bullshit, which is what we are trying to escape in the BL space. At least some of us don't like the heteronormative BL bullshit that is creeping into the BL space too. Kemjira is a how do I even put it? It's a thriller, horror, mystery, romance story between 2 lives. It happens between different timelines. Kem is a guy that was named Kemjira, a name that is solely given to girls because his mother was hoping that he would escape the generational curse that has been placed on her and her family. Curse that was placed on Kem and her family is that if Kem comes back as a girl, she will lose her lover. If Kem comes back as a boy, she would die. I don't remember the age. I think it was 22 or 21. He would die in his 20s. And this new life, Kem comes back as a boy. in his past life, after that 400 years, in his past life, which was structured in like the 90s, he came back as a girl again and loses her lover. And we see Kim throughout the life. When she comes back as a girl, she loses her lover, she cries and kills herself. When she comes back as a boy, she dies in his 20s. And this time around, Kim is about to be in 21. I think it was 21. Kem is about to be 21. He made a new friend who decides to help him. So this friend decides to take him to the village to meet his master. And guess what? The master is Kem's partner from his past life, and thus begins the mystery, thrill, the horror, and the love story. And we get to see this master try to help Kem fight Rampung. And in the end, do they get together? Probably, but I'm going to put Kemjira on great because Kemjira blew my mind, stole my breath. Apart from the fact that we weren't even expecting romance anymore, like we weren't even waiting for the romance. They didn't give us a kiss until episode 8, but we didn't mind because the storyline was eating. It was eating us up. The next one is Given. Given is an anime structured in a high school of a guy who is trying to heal from a past trauma of losing a best friend who was also his boyfriend. And he meets with this guy that helps him find his voice. He struggles with expressing how he feels, but he meets with this guy who helps him push the words out of his mouth, and he starts to express himself through music. There is different stories. There is giving Umi, giving Iragi Mix. There's like 3 other movies after the Giving 11 episodes, and I'm going to put Giving in grade 2 because this 3 anime got me tripping and I want to rewatch them. Actually, Giving is still on my phone and I still actually go rewatch it because it's just that good. Next is Your Sky and Your Sky of Us. This is your typical university romance between the cute boy and the hot rich millionaire senior guy, like Love in the Air. It will remind you of Love in the Air, remind you of We Are, remind you of Forever You. All of them are related. And nothing much to talk about, but the two main characters in this BL are Thomas and Kong, and the side characters are forgotten their couple name in real life. I even forgot their name in the series. That's how crazy I am when it comes to names. If I don't write them down, I'll forget them. And I'm going to put this one, Your Sky and Your Sky of Us, in good. I'm going to put Your Sky in good. Then Your Sky of Us, I'll put in mediocre because it wasn't delivering what I expected it to deliver. It didn't deliver much to me. Then there's Perfect 10-Liners, which I'm currently watching. It follows different stories between different lovers throughout the series. It's structured in university, just like Your Sky, and it's similar to We Are. It's similar to Forever You. I actually love how we aren't just getting the sides of the lover. The reason why I love university romance so much is because we get to see lovers be lovers, and we got to see best friends roasting their besties. That's one of the best things about university romance. Best friends roasting their besties, best friends supporting friends. It reminds me of my failed friendship life, and I'm going to put Perfect 10-Liner in good because there's nothing different from it. There's nothing that we've not seen before, although it does make me start to like Pet Santa ship because I hated them from me and I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Aran, break up with that motherfucker is a red flag. Every single time Aran is like, I'm gonna break up with him for you this time, and then it's just like, I'm sorry boo, and he's like, come here. And I'm like, bro, fuck you, seriously. There's Love Upon a Time, which I'm currently watching. It's about a guy who made a promise in the past and he has yet to fulfill that promise, so he starts having bad luck after his 22-year birthday. I think it was 22-year birthday, and he starts have 20 or 22. I forgot it. Like, I forget all this shit easily. He started having bad luck, and his friends take him to a fortune teller. And the fortune teller tells him he's going to go back to Ayantaya. I don't know, but he ends up going back in time to 400 years ago. At first he was in denial, then he thought he was going to just go back anytime, and then decided to accept his fate, and his mission is to find the person who killed him in this lifetime. In that lifetime, his name was Glau. It has to find a person who killed him in this lifetime, and bring the truth to light before it can go back to the future. If it doesn't, it will stay stuck in the past, which I don't want him to. And this ship is I've forgotten their name. I've forgotten their name. Oh fuck. But I'm going to pull up upon a time in great. Cause it was good. It was so good. I forgot that they haven't kissed, and I was already watching till episode 8, and I think they are going to finally kiss in episode 8 to episode 9. Cause I'm currently in episode 8. I stopped at episode 8, but I'm currently about to watch episode 9. The one with you is just like your typical college university romance, but it's very different. I'm going to say it's about a golden retriever and a black cat. Duang is the golden retriever, Shin is the black cat, and the story is about this golden retriever trying to pull the black cat out, trying to pull down the walls that the black cat built around themselves. And then we get to find out that Shin has already known Duang before Duang even knows Shin, and Shin has always been attracted to Duang, and maybe he has also been in love with him, but we don't know. But he's just playing hard to get, which, yeah, if you have walls as high as the Great Wall of China, it's gonna be hard to get you. Duang literally gives you second-hand embarrassment from the beginning of the series to the end, and if you can't cope with that second-hand embarrassment, you would have to stop watching it. I also loved Mars and Jet's love story. Even if it wasn't a love story, it was a hookup story. We don't always have to get a love story. Sometimes we gotta get a hookup story. I literally see myself in them more than more than Duang and Shin, because I'm emotionally constipated. So I think a friend with benefit kind of relationship is going to benefit me more than a love relationship, because I don't even know how to build that, and I don't want to break someone's heart. So I just think I'll go for friend with benefit. And I'm going to put Duang with you on good, because it was good. And the storyline is nothing new. There was nothing whole house breaking, there was nothing big happening, so good. There is revenge love is very funny. It's a Chinese BL series. It was trending on TikTok, and that time I was also making TikTok videos about BL series I was watching, so that's why I decided to watch it. And it's about a guy who get dumped by his girlfriend for being poor and looking ugly. He level ups himself to get his girlfriend back, only to realize that she has gotten with another guy, and left that guy and gotten with another guy. So he decides to snatch the guy from her, which he successfully does, and in the process falls in love with the guy. And yeah, that's basically the story. And they have to go through some obstacles that people go through, although I've never seen people in real life go through as that much obstacles, but they got your obstacle. And then there's a second couple, which were my favorite. Honestly, they are underrated. I wanted more screen time for them. The second couple cause is real. Cause tell me why we always want more screen time for the second couple. I wanted more screen time for William East in Me and Tay. I wanted more screen time from Jet and Mas in Duang with you. I wanted more screen time for Jetana and San in Kemjira. I wanted more screen time for Hiragi and Shizu in Given. I wanted more screen time for those two guys, Thomas friends in Your Sky. I wanted more screen time. I was like more, but I keep not getting what I wanted. I also wanted more screen time for the physician and the effeminate guy in Love Upon a Time, but we didn't get that. The second couple are best friends to the first couple, and we get to learn that the best friend of the first guy, the one that got dumped, has a past trauma of being physically abused and groomed by a lecturer, and assaulted and filmed and all the stuff. He got his sex tape distributed because the lecturer wanted to end the relationship with him, which was fucked up. And this guy helps him heal from his trauma, which it got me thinking. They say that we are supposed to heal from our trauma by ourselves, but that's actually a fucking lie. We can't heal without having people in our life, because humans are social creatures, and all those people advising us to heal alone are basically contributing to us wanting to ourselves in the process. And you can't always heal alone. You heal with people, by meeting new people, talking to people, realizing that you're not alone, talking to someone who understands, getting someone who understands you. Although I wish that to be understood, it can be wiped from my life, because I don't think there's anyone who could ever understand me. Anyways, revenge loved I'll put in good because it was also very, very good, but there was nothing groundbreaking about it. There was nothing memorable about it. Twilight Out of Focus. Yeah, I rewatched it this year. I've watched it for like I think 2 years ago. An anime though, a romance story between three different couples in high school, navigating problems in high school. There was no homophobia. It was done beautifully, and they were navigating the worries of growing up. And when I watched it 2 years ago, I was in their place, so I could understand the worries of finishing secondary school, going to university, which I'm currently in university, and I'm still navigating university life. Everyone is planning what they would do for their future. And the third couple I loved. And I wish they did more. I wish they did more Devil's Tango because they seem to be the best at the Devil's Tango, especially that guy. I mean, the ones who are always quiet and nonchalant and giving off that nonchalant vibe are always the ones who are good in bed in all these stories, in my opinion. So Twilight Out of Focus, I'll put in good. Curating My Hibernation Bear is another anime that I rewatched this year. I was having a moment and I needed something spicy to consume. I didn't take alcohol. I don't smoke because I don't find it appealing to do. I've actually tried both smoking and drinking alcohol, but I don't find them appealing enough to continue. And Curating My Hibernation Bear is about a bear. It's a bear human who finds a dog human, takes him in, raises him, and when this dog grows up, he gets attracted and attached to this bear, and they basically fall in love and do the Devil's Tango a lot. And so I'm going to put it in good too. I mean, everything is just going to good. Okay, Minon is also an interesting one, which I keep rewatching episode 12 over and over again, because I just can't get enough. And Minon is about a doctor who is a vampire who falls in love with a boxer. He works in the underground boxing ring to be able to gather blood for his consumption because they don't kill humans, but they do take their blood and keep it for whenever they want to feed. And him working as a doctor gives him access to a lot of blood. He tries not to get involved with humans because I think one of the rules of vampires is to not fall in love with humans or something like that. Imagine if that's actually true in real life. Like vampires are living with the rule to never fall in love with humans. But something happens and Minon gets hurt. And oh fuck, I'm thinking of episode 12. Oh, my brain right now. Minon gets hurt and the doctor takes him home and like turns him into a vampire because if he didn't turn him into a vampire, he would die, basically. He takes him home, does the ritual, turns him into a vampire. Minon wakes up, is disoriented, and after a while, they do the Devil's Tango. I'm going to put Minon in good. I'm putting a lot of them in good. And it's Head to Head. Head to Head is a GMM TV series by popular actors Kinsey, whatever you want to call them. And in the series, they play enemies to lovers, two friends who grew up hating themselves, competing for every single thing, including boyfriends. Like they were competing against each other boyfriends and playing with some poor boy's heart, which was fucked up. One of them was gay, one wasn't. And the one that was gay was in love with his best friend from when they were small, and when he told him, that was when they became enemies because the guy was like, boys shouldn't like boys and all those bullshit your parents tell you when you tell them you're gay, you know. Let them one, let them two, let them three, let them four, let them five, let them six, let them seven, let them hate. And there's also a side couple, two of their other friends who also fall in love with each other, and basically it's just a university romance story centered around a bunch of rich kids. Everybody is rich. The only person that is slightly not rich is their fifth friend, the one that's always single in every series. I think his name is JJ in real life. This guy, I've seen him in more series than I've seen my favorite actors, and this guy is always single. We need to get him a fucking partner. So Head to Head, I'll put in should I put it in mediocre? I'll put it in good anyways. Let's move on. Goddess Bless You from Death. starring our favorite actors from Pete Babe the series, aka Pooh Pavel, and it's about a guy who got cursed to see ghosts from birth, and some of these ghosts attack him, some of these ghosts hurt him. He can speak to ghosts, he can see ghosts. Then there's the detective who is working on to uncover a case of a ritual that includes 7 people's death, including a trans woman and some other people, and they're actively trying to uncover who is responsible for the ritual, which the detective first of all clowned as just serial killing, but only for them to go down a rabbit hole that exposed the fact that this ritual has been taking place for years, and it always takes place every 7 years, and it involves 7 lives. And if the ritual does, wait, I think it's 15 years, we get to realize that people conduct this ritual to be able to enslave the spirits of the people that they kill, and also to contact a high ranked ghost. And I, I don't even know. Okay, the ritual ghost, everything. So get to find out that the ghost that has been protecting this ghost seer, this seer boy, this temple boy, is his mother, who was also a victim of this particular ritual. And the goal is to expose who is performing the ritual, to find the culprits, bring the dead people to justice. Apart from the ghosts that is trying to stop them from finding the victims and trying to turn their friends to victims, there is also inside people like the commander of police trying to stop them from continuing the investigation, to find someone to pin the case on and close the investigation. God let's bless you from death. I'll put in great, even though I didn't watch it finish because I got overwhelmed with watching so many series at once. I stopped it. Temple is another series I watched this year. It's about a creative director falling in love with a leader of an idol group that he was told to manage. It wasn't actually necessarily managing the group. It was their creative director. It was a photographer. It was a videographer. It was helping them prepare for their disbandment, and in the process he actually helped them reband, reconnect, and leave the company that was exploiting them and was trying to exploit the leader of the group. They have to pass through several obstacles, especially searching fans, entitled fans, obsessed fans, fans slanders, and other stuff. Living, being able to survive the company, leaving the company, and redebuting as an independent boy group. Tempo, I would put in great because it was awesome. It's favoritism. There's no reason for me to put it in great except for the fact that I love this so much. I want to rewatch it 100 million times. There's Between Us, the series, I'll put in mediocre because I don't see anything different in it. I mean, the story was good and it was definitely wabi sabi. I'm going to rewatch it to know whether I'm being biased, but I'm going to put it in mediocre because I really didn't enjoy it. And I don't know, maybe it's because it hit too close to home, maybe because I related too much to the main character, the guy with the with the blonde hair, and I'm actually going to get my helix piercing next month because of him. But I'm going to put it in mediocre for now because there was nothing new, there was nothing different, there was nothing moving my body. Forever You, mediocre. It's not even good, it's mediocre. Because trust me, I was cringing throughout the first scene, the first episode. My sister was cringing throughout the series. Was I watching it with my sister? I think I was, and she was cringing. It was like, this is not actually that good. And for my sister to say something is not that good, that means I'm correct. Sometimes I can be biased and be judging something due to personal feelings. But when my sister says something is not that good, it's not that good. That's the same way she said Love C was not that good. And it was fucked up. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? A love story about friends dating friends, basically. It happens in university. Some are poor, but the bottoms are poor. I'm going to say bottoms because they were bottoms. The tops are rich as fuck. Rich as fucking niggas. It was just like this husband or wife dynamic. Every single thing that I hate, every single stereotype of BL was used in that series. It was definitely very wabi sabi. More wabi sabi than I thought it could ever be. Like, between us was better 100%, even if it was just like the same kind of storyline where the main character, the one who is supposedly the top, is rich, and the one who is supposedly the bottom is middle class. Papa to kiss in the dark, horrible, fucking horrible. Why would you want your father to fuck you? Why would you fuck your daddy? It's an anime. It's an anime about a father and son who love to fuck themselves. And yeah, basically that's it. And I know that I noticed in this anime, every single person in this boy's life, they have no sense of personal boundary and personal space. Because tell me why everyone is trying to get into his personal space. If I'm talking to someone, we need to stay 5 meters away from each other. If you come more than 5 meters close to me, I'm going to get alarmed. Every single alarm in my flesh, my blood, my nervous system is going to turn on. Because tell me why the fuck you want to be so close to me? And if I don't know you, it's worst. Unless you're a girl. Then there's revamped the undead story, mediocre. It's mediocre. Like, I don't know why. The beginning was good, great, and now we are going horrible, we're going mediocre. It's mediocre. Like, the storyline wasn't giving. I was expecting a storyline that we eat, and they defeated the enemy so easily. The guy was a Mary Sue man. I don't know, should I call him, would you call a perfect male character a Mary Sue? No, but I'm going to call him a Mary Sue because it was still perfect, it was still powerful. He was able to defeat the villain so easily. Everything was just falling apart. The people who were actually killing the vampires, they weren't even that talented to begin with. And I'm like, so vampires are this powerless that they are allowing themselves to get killed easily. And the king of killers, the king hunter, the lead hunter, the one that could kill the most vampires, wasn't even that strong. And I'm like, what the heck? My personal weather man, mediocre. Did I enjoy it? Kinda, but I didn't like the storyline, the possession. I'm not a fan of possessive men. I dislike them greatly. Men who think they own you, it's fucked up. It's just straight bullshit rebranded into BL series. Like, I can get toxic partners who want to like tie you down when you guys are fucking, treat you like a dog, like that guy from The Next Prince. But one thing I will not condone is possessive men who want to lock you up and not allow you to have your personal life. The guy wasn't allowing the guy have a personal life without butting in, because he doesn't even trust that guy not to cheat on him, and they aren't even anything. So like, he's not supposed to not trust the guy not to cheat on him, because they haven't defined their relationship except from the fact that they fuck on certain days and they don't fuck on certain days. You get it? So my personal weatherman, I would say, is mediocre. I'm supposed to say horrible, but I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt as mediocre. Titan's Bride, great. Why is it great? Because it's everything smart shit I like. It's an anime, a very smutty anime, very, very spicy anime. Then there's Unexpectedly Naughty Fukami-kun, good. It's also a smutty anime. Okay, I forgot to explain the Titan's Bride. The Titan Bride is an anime BL series about a king of the Titan world who pulls a human from the human world to become his bride, because he's caused to not have a bride. If he has a bride from the Titan's world, there is going to be tragedy against their world. But he uses sorcery to pull a bride from another world, and the bride he ends up pulling is a male human, and they have some fun together. The male human did get punished by consuming a fruit that is toxic but has no effect on titans. But turns out when it comes to the human stomach, it actually has crazy effect. And the crazy effect are as follows: horniness, extreme horniness during the full moon. Extreme horniness during the full moon. That's the side effect, and they have to keep fucking to relieve him. They have to keep going, and it becomes naughty even when they like. Okay, you get the point. Now, Unexpectedly Naughty Fukami-kun, good, and Unexpectedly Naughty Fukami-kun is also an anime. There is a live action currently which I haven't watched. I just realized that there's a live action. I want to watch it. When I watch it, I'll talk about it, but not now. And an Unexpectedly Naughty Fukami-kun is a relationship between two workers which start as a sexual relationship before they realize that they don't want it to remain just sexual. Both of them have problems falling in love. I think Fukami-kun is aromantic because he wants sex. It's allosexual, very, very allosexual. Good at doing different styles in bed, but not good at falling in love. But the other character falls in love with Fukami, and in the end, he promises Fukami that he will wait for Fukami to fall in love with him. And even if Fukami doesn't fall in love with him, he will stay in a relationship with him. And Fukami is satisfied with fucking him. So I guess it's a great arrangement. At least they have communication. Unlike me, I'd rather do anything than communicate. I'd rather end the fucking relationship than communicate my feelings and my needs. Hyperventilation. I actually rewatched it. I've rewatched it a million times, and hyperventilation is a relationship between two high school friends that starts after they meet during a high school friends reunite, and they just fuck. They fuck a lot. They ride all night long. Now, finally, the last one is a Hollywood movie that came out this year. Even if it didn't meet my expectations, it was good. Ten Dance. I'm going to put it at good. I wish I could put it at great, but they didn't do what I wanted them to do. I didn't see them doing the devil's tango. I wanted them to do the devil's tango. They didn't. They didn't tango. Their bodies did not do the tango. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's great. Yeah, chemistry was great. Storyline great. Slow burn, yearning. Emotional development was all intense. It was all in my throat, like I was holding my breath, and the only thing that they failed to do was the devil's tango, but I forgive them. So I put it in great. And the Ten Dance is a story between two Japanese dancers. One is a ballroom dancer, one is a Latina dancer. I don't know what they called him, but both of them decided to enter a competition called Ten Dance in hopes of winning the competition. I don't know if there's going to be a part 2 because they didn't end up doing Ten Dance at the end. The name of the movie is Ten Dance, but they didn't show them attending Ten Dance. In the end of the movie, just like, see you at Ten Dance. But in the end, the ending was beautiful because the last dance was between them. After they've danced with their partners, which were women, they decided to take the stage, and he decides to dance with the guy. And somehow, the thing that he was missing in his dance with his other partner, which possibly is the reason why he has not been able to win the number 1 spot all these years. Why he keeps taking the number 2 spot, and his ex-girlfriend and a partner keeps taking the number 1 spot, is because he doesn't dance with love in his eyes. There is no love. There is no emotion. There's just practicality. There's just structure in his movement, and that's not enough to make a great dancer. There needs to be passion, there needs to be love, there needs to be sarang. And I'm going to say love that Ten Dance is great. Now there are other series that I could talk about, like Burnout Syndrome, which other one? There's a lot of series that I did not finish this year, so that's why I'm not going to be adding them to this list, because I also want to watch Burnout Syndrome again. If you need a series that is going to teach you about yearning, this deadly, deep, gruesome thing called yearning, you should watch Burnout Syndrome, and probably watch Theory of Love. But I did not enjoy Theory of Love so much because I hated the character that Gun partner played, a playboy who was oblivious to the fact that his best friend is in love with him. And I don't really enjoy stuff like that. And Burnout Syndrome was about a love triangle, and I don't really do well with love triangles either. Like I'm so selective in my taste. I know. Forgive me. I'm going to watch Burnout Syndrome. Absolutely. My next video is going to be about episode 1, season 1, episode 1 of Domundi Friendship, the Reality. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watch it to this stage, you're a star, you're the moment, you're a queen, you're a goddess, you're a darling, you are loved, you are treasured by me. And if you'd like to stick around to watch my next video, you can subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.